Shalom.
Shalom.
I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. And double honors to the apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect, alright? These are my one here with Ayawab from the GMS camp in Trinidad. And go and touch on the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast, alright? Which we can't stop talk about until the prophecy come to pass in a major way, alright? Which the prophecy already come to pass, the chip already outside, the microchip, which is the mark of the beast outside, but the prophecy I in full scale with the so-called white man want to give everybody a chip. That ain't come to pass yet. So while that ain't come to pass yet, we keep preaching on it until it come to pass. People ever saying in the world, speak things into existence. You understand? So you'll preach on it until it come to pass, until it really happen. You see? Yeah, really? Oh, you have something else.
This is Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return, and the mouth going back to the prophets, right? It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
Right.
And this is one of the this is a part of the word, because what the RFID microchip that is talking about in Revelation coming outside of the scriptures, the prophets, which is the mouthpiece of Yahweh Shai, been talking about these things, you know. You understand, since we get the truth, since we get the, you know, since the book, the seals to the book being, you know, done away with. You understand, the seals being broken, so now we know, you understand what the prophecy that John the Revelator had seen in Revelation pertaining to the mark of the beast. We know that it is the RFID microchip. You understand, and it must come to pass. The thing where, alright, let me read it. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, right? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, right? And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right, so that is what that mark and that mark is, isn't it? Yeah,
come on.
Right. But that talking about a microchip. Now we have to understand this is revelation we're talking about, right? And this is something that was revealed unto the Apostle John on the island of Patmos, and the year, the time frame would be around almost 90 AD up to about 97 AD, all between that time frame there. Alright, which the Apostle John was the apostle who walked with Yahushua, who Yahushua loved. It wasn't John the Baptist. And he was sentenced to the island of Patmos by, I believe, Domitian was the emperor of Rome at the time, sentenced to the island of Patmos. And there, the Lord came to him and revealed unto him certain things that was going to take place in the future. So what John actually saw was people getting microchips in the hand 2,000 years in the future. So that is what he write about. That is why he say that in their right hand or in their forehead, he actually saw people getting a chip in the right hand, or some would have take it in the forehead. And didn't that happen the other day with the company 3 Square Market in Wisconsin? Didn't people get microchips in their right hand? Huh? In Revelation 20 verse 4, it's saying the hands. So in either hand, they could get a chip. So John the Baptist actually saw that 2,000 years ago, and it's the reason why the book is called Revelation. Things which was going to come to pass, for the most part. The mark of the beast could never be Christianity. It can't be John 3:16. It can't be no philosophy. The man saw, if it was a philosophy, then each and every one of we had fucking Christian, the mark of the beast at some point. But none of we, for the most part, born into being an Israelite with the knowledge of that. If it was Christianity, well then majority of we who in the truth already condemned to be destroyed because we were Christians at one point. I'm talking about following the church doctrine. It was the actual microchip. Yeah, somebody.
Of the going into the root of the word, you know, the etymology of the word that was used in the Greek.
Right.
You understand? This is it.
Strong's G 5480.
Right. And it reads outline of biblical usage, right? A stamp, an imprinted mark, right? Of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. B, the mark branded upon horses. Alright? The second definition.
Alright, so like a mark branded upon horses. When you take a hotter piece of iron, like all of those do horse and brand them, could that mark come off of that horse? No, it stick to that horse. Hence the reason why you're talking about something that going to stick on you. That chip going to stick in your hand or in your forehead. That is what you're talking about. That's what John the Revelator saw. That is why he talked about it. You understand? Let me just read this thing quicker. This Revelation, the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the revelation of Yahushai, which the Most High, Yahweh, gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass, and he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. So this is what Yahushai sent the angel to show John, things which must shortly come to pass. Hey, Yahushua said, behold, I come quickly, and that was over 2,000 years ago. So, hey, the scripture say one day to the Lord is 1,000 years to we. So this is not a long period of time, it's a short period of time. Even though it's 2,000 years gone, it's a short period of time. The Lord said he come quick, he coming quickly. We live here for 18 million years just suffering. No, it's 2,000 years, a short period of time. So the mark of the beast which was shortly come to pass was talking about that microchip. That is the revelation, that is one of the revelation he saw which was shortly come to pass. That chip.
Good. Continuing, right? It's the Strong's definition, right? Charagma, right? Charagma, right? From the same as G5482, right? A scratch or etching that is stamped as a badge of servitude or sculptured figure, right? Graven mark, right? So that, and even when you go down further, right? It's to engrave. So what I know, if it's a scratch or a etching, right? How do you etch a philosophy or you scratch a philosophy into a man? How do you? These things is verbs. You understand? You scratch. You understand what I mean? I say? Verbs that point back to a direct mark, a physical mark. You understand what I mean? I say? No putting no philosophy in your head. You understand what I'm saying? Right? And it tells you outright, say, just let me read that again, right? Say, that is stamped, right, as a badge of servitude.
Oh, see? See that? A badge of servitude.
Yeah, understand? So going back to when them say the banks, you know, when the banks, the world banks, them, you understand, controlled by the elites, that he talking about, going back to the elites of Esau, you understand that the entire earth was given over into their hands. They are the ones who controlling all the banks, you know, the central banks in all the territories. We claim that, you know, all you third world territories that believe that you are not a part of the thing, you know, not knowing that these elites control, you know, the very territories that, you know, you're all in right now. Every in the Caribbean, how many territories have a central bank? Who control these banks? The aim of these guys, you understand what I say, is for you to basically become slaves again. You know, and as I tell you outrightly, you know, when you get that stamp, you will be in servitude to them. You understand? What them can lock off your chip, you know, put on money on your chip or give you credits on your chip, minus credits from your chip, everything being done via the chip. You understand the RFID microchip?
That's right.
You
That is
understand?
why. That is why now we're seeing the world pushing more toward a digital
Crypto.
currency, cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
Where feel that happening for?
God.
You feel happening by guess? No, it's prophecy.
Exactly.
It's prophecy. It's happening because of prophecy's sake. He's so pushing toward the scripture say, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
God.
As the rivers of water, he turn it into whatsoever he will.
Yep.
You understand? So you know what I mean? That means if you have a river flowing straight and you put a wall by the river to block off that part and dig a next passage, the water will flow in that next passage. That's how the Most High does have the king. The king might mind thinking that to do this, and the Most High saying, why your mind come so? Because my word had a stand, as the scripture the brother read before. His word will go back unto him void. So now, the fact you're seeing digital currency, cryptocurrency, hey, cashless societies, alright, it are different cities, countries around the world. How much percent cashless? Alright?
Basically sensitizing the population.
Exactly.
Yeah, what is it? Desensitize. Is it sensitizing or desensitizing the population? Meaning, get them in a state where they're more readily, open to accept.
Accept it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Can.
So, for example, even with like Hollywood and the movies and them, right? When you see all, you have the youngsters them watching the movies, them, that rated, PG-60, PG-16, etc., right?
Right.
With all them violence and wild thing, you know what I mean? I say graphic, all them thing. What you think? No, it's normal for you for the watching news and I see the same things them that you see in the movies.
Can.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you're watching news and a man job is like, alright,
Yeah.
next man dead, you know?
Yeah, next man dead, no problem.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then like back in the day, the whole village and the whole community, start moving like, man drop out.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're back to your normal
Back to
duties.
your normal duty.
You understand?
Yeah.
Normal thing.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're ready in your mind to take this ship.
God.
Inching it in slow, bit by bit, you know? That's how we saw doing anything. That's how we saw doing anything. But what? We are the Lord anointed our eyes with ourselves, and we see it beginning with the apostles at Great Millstone. We see it. This devil coming with his chip. Coming with the chip.
God.
So what we had to do, we had to push this word. When we push the word, we edify more, and more people together understand that they are the chip, and we try our best to save some, but it's all I can say about Shami or Shai, or we had to do is push the word, teach people about this chip, because it's coming, this microchip coming.
God.
Yeah, something?
Yeah. Right? Because you were saying that, like Esau basically, I do him, I do. You understand what I'm saying? This the whole thing have to come to pass, right? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8, right? For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. You understand? Esau, even because they deceive and they deceive his.
Right.
Esau, you understand? Everything we see him do right now, introducing him cryptocurrency. You understand what I'm saying? Sensitize, desensitize. It is sensitizing. I think it's desensitizing. Desensitizing the population, towards, being more openly, or less resistant to against, him bringing in, this new RFID microchip.
Right.
See, so him can't do nothing against the truth.
No.
Him sticking to the script. Likewise, those who gonna be deceived by this RFID microchip. You understand?
Yeah, because scripture says it have men who will be deceived into taking it. Read that scripture there, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for the truth, read John 14 and 6.
God. This is John chapter 14, verse 6, right? Yahweh said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Right, so Yahweh said he's the way, the truth, and the life. Now read Revelation 19, verse 10.
Yeah, this is Revelation chapter 19, right? Verse 10, right? And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not, right? I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai Hamashai, right? Worship Yahweh, for Hashem Yahushai, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Right, so the spirit of prophecy had to deal with the truth because Yahweh Shai
God.
spirit is the truth. The testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, and Yahweh Shai now say he is the truth.
God.
And the truth, you can do nothing against it but for it. So when we prophesy this, what coming out of the scriptures, is so you can fight against it. You will have, we telling you, go and bring a chip, and you hear me saying you go and push the chip, and you have no power to stop yourself from bringing about the chip. Because we telling you when you bring the chip, the Lord going to destroy you. And you still caring about the chip, showing you that the scriptures is real. The scriptures is real.
God.
You don't have power, Esau. You don't have power over what you're doing. The Most High have power over what you're doing. King's hand is in the hand. Matter of fact, I'll read that here. Proverbs chapter 21. Verse 1. It says, the king's heart, and the word heart, go back to the Hebrew word lav, which means mind,
God.
is in the hand of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So as I say, you can water that follow any passage that have the flow. If it have a flowing stream of water, and you block off that stream, so it's coming down this line, and you block it off, bam, and you create a next line for the water to flow, it will flow. It ain't going to flow the way it was going no more, it's going to flow the way it's sent. And that is how the Most High have the king mind. And who is the king? These Rothschilds, these elites. Alright? Them is the kings of this society. Donald J. Trump. These different presidents, prime ministers in your countries. Alright? These elites like the banking families, the Bilderbergers, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds. Alright? All of them fellas and them conglomerate together. They come together. There is a conglomeracy. Come together. There is a confederacy to push one agenda, which is this new world order, which includes the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Going back to Nimrod, what was he fucking plan when he was ruling Babylon? His plan was to get everybody underneath him. Alright? He's the king, one world order. It's going way back to the New Testament. Antiochus Epiphanes, his plan was the same thing. That all should become one people and serve he God, serve he. You understand? Serve he ways and he laws and forget their laws. And that's what Esau wanted to do. Keep America running, and the way how America running with LGBTQ, alright, GMO foods, pedophilia, all of that bullshit, keep America in that same way, but just he is the head, everything flowing through he, and omit the Most High. But you can't omit the Most High. Most High is the one who created you, you dumbass. You're going to omit the person who make you. You can't omit he. You understand me?
Yeah, before Esau even deviate from the plan, this is what the Moses said do to him, right? This is Job chapter 33 verse 15, right? In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, right? In slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instructions.
Right.
That
right.
he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man.
Right.
You know, so Esau can never formulate his own thing. You
Right.
don't want to feel like say, you now go bother bring out the RFID microchip because that is going against the script. And you must stick to the script. You understand? You have the preachers them, the pastors, Pope and all these guys that, majority of Israel looking up to. Right now they're not telling them these things and preparing them for these things. Even that is a part of the script. You understand? Because 2/3 must be destroyed. You understand? So it is written. So, you can't really do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
That is it.
You understand?
That is it. And we over the Revelation 13. You can read from 15.
Alright, come on. back in Revelation, right? This is Revelation chapter 13, starting at verse 15, right? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Right, so you go read he, and you will think it's one man who doing that. Alright, these dumbass Seventh-day Adventists that say, that the Pope, that the Pope. He you're talking about, no, you're talking about a group of people with one fucking head.
Gone.
You understand? A group of people with one head, one mind,
One agenda.
one agenda. That's what you're talking about. Not just one man. Not one man, don't big bad wolf, no. We're talking about a group of people, and that is these different elite Edomites. Fucking Edomites who come together to push this agenda. And now all these other nations join with them. Psalms 83, that is it.
Gone.
Now all these other nations join with them to push the agenda. And the image of the beast is that ancient Roman way. It's not Caesar Borgia, Serapis Christus. It's talking about the ancient Roman way. How the Romans used to do it. The beast representing NATO and the EU come back in that same way how Rome was. That is the image. They come back in that image. How Rome was, because Rome fell at that point, and they came back around the time of the Renaissance. The Edomites come back into power around the time of the Renaissance, but the beast actually came to power in the 1900s, came to the existence in the 1900s. NATO formed in 1949, and I believe the EU, which was the EEC, formed in 1957, 1958, and it was changed to the EU, the European Union. It was the European Economic Community, and then it changed to the European Union. Alright? That actually formed, that the beast forming in the 1900s. But the Edomites came into power in the time of the Renaissance. But the beast actually came to power in the time of the 1900s, which is the NATO and the EU. So they gave life unto that same ancient Roman way. Alright? Bring it back. And the reason why it had something called the Treaty of Rome.
Gone.
That is what you're talking about. Then talking about Caesar Borgia. Talking about Rome coming back to, as we know as America today and Europe, all these different Edomite empires. That is what you're talking about. But mainly America. Oh, good.
Gone, right? Continue, right? And cause that the image of the beast should both speak,
Right.
and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Should be killed. Go ahead.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, and as we broke down earlier, that mark going back a character, which is an imprinted mark, a stamp, as the mark branded upon horses, etc. Which is that microchip. That microchip, not a philosophy in your brain. The philosophy in your brain is part of the image, because Christianity and all these different religions is paganism, what Rome was in. That is what that is the philosophy in your brain, but the mark distinguished from the freaking image.
Gone.
The mark is a different thing. The mark is that microchip, which ultimately going and make you conform and be part of this man's system, hands down.
Because why? If you don't want to take them RFID microchip, as it said earlier, right? If you don't want to worship the image of the beast, you understand what I'm saying? Or take a microchip, you should be killed. And go throw you in them concentration camps. You understand what I'm saying? Torture you. You understand? All these type of things. If you don't have the RFID microchip, and the spirit of Yahweh Shai not working with you, the angels are not protecting you, then you know so you're not going to eat. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, you can't survive. You understand? Because why? Wisdom shall be the stability at thy times. You understand? And if the pastors them teaching you guys that, you know, the RFID microchip is not the mark of the beast, you understand? How are you going to prepare? You can't prepare for it because why? You know, going against, you know, the truth, you know, going against the knowledge that is in the scripture. You understand? And when them times of tribulation turn up, you understand? Wanna know I'm the choice.
You have no choice. You will take that chip
You
quick.
know?
Cause I'm gonna tell you something with these fucking cunts on them outside here. One thing they like to do is fucking they don't know how to go 5 fucking minutes without pulling the face. Them fools on them outside here. So by the time we saw cut off the food, that is it. Look like what's going on in Venezuela right now. You read the article what Yahweh said? Go on the group. You know for article what Yahweh said in the group.
On YouTube?
No, not on YouTube. In the group. That article that Yahweh said in the group. I'm using my phone, so I ain't go.
Them Christians really, like, yo, them really ever catch off God. You understand what I say? Because them for the system and Yahushua was not for the system. You understand? Yahushua being against, you know, the kingdom, likewise the prophets. You understand? Them never come on in agreement with the image of what them say. You understand?
I can't. No, the group.
Yeah, they go pop up in that. Right, there's
No, it didn't go pop up. It's a link.
Alright, there.
Yeah, it's a link. You go on the group. Because what going on in Venezuela right now, if the elites tell Maduro to push that chip and they eat, they take it, hands, they take it and yeah, bring the chip. Bring the chip. Let me eat. That's what going on right now and that what going on. That is his sort of tactics. Starve them out. That is it. Just pay it quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Screen going on.
Yeah.
The screen going mess up.
Yeah. That's some real nice thing inside here. I read it to you,
Go on.
Yeah. Well,
If the pastors them not preparing you, you understand, for that RFID microchip, not to take that, you understand, you know, how you gonna go through that time period that coming up, you understand, because why, Pastor Porkchop's busy at telling you guys that, you know, it's prosperity and everything is gonna be okay. You just have to, you know, be washed in the blood of Jesus. Yeah, so then I say you're covered by the blood of Jesus. Which the scripture say you're supposed to put on, you know, the mind of Yahweh. You understand? That is what you're supposed to be covered in. That is what gonna, you understand what I'm saying? You're gonna put on that image, you know, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know? You understand? That is the only thing, you understand, that's gonna carry through them times.
That is it.
Because that is how you're gonna get the wisdom.
Come.
You understand? That is how you're going to know. The name is a part of the wisdom. You understand? Knowing the name of the Father and His Son, same way.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. The name is a part of the doctrine.
The prophecies is part of the wisdom. You understand? How you going to, what is going to come, you know, the prophet telling you what is going to come before. You understand? That is the whole duty of the prophets.
Come.
You understand? The Most High send out Him word first, you know, before Him destroy a place. Him tell you what's going to happen before it happen. You understand? Him tell you that in Jeremiah. You understand what I'm saying?
Come.
Yeah, and if your pastors, you know, telling you guys, you understand, that John 3:16, and then close the book.
They can't prepare yourself.
You understand?
They can't prepare like 1 Corinthians 14 and 8. Read that real quick.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14. Right, verse 8, right? For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Exactly. And you jump it. Scripture say, the watchman had in the ancient world, the watchman used to sit down on the wall, and if an enemy coming, to blow a certain trumpet for the enemy, for people to know, hey, time to prepare yourself. Enemy coming. For feast days, a different song for the trumpet. So now in scripture says the trumpet given a certain song. Who the hell going to prepare yourself for the battle?
God.
Even at the time of battle, and you giving off a trumpet for feasting.
God.
You are the people in a docile, complacent mind, so hey, time to feast.
Yeah.
The pastor telling them it's time to feast, not time to battle, but now it's the time to battle because he's so bringing down that ship. all you're bringing up a fucking party time.
God.
You fuck.
Man get the war sound, right? When you blow the trumpet, everybody supposed to know, say, yo, a war. You see me, I say? Every man supposed to have to grab them sword. You understand? But if you have play a tune on that trumpet there that, you know, the people them can't recognize it, and that's it. A man even go look through the window to see what comes. Man just go and relax, see me, you understand me? And then next thing you know, bam man kick off him door and you see me, I say? The next thing him know him in a chains, you see me, him can't escape.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
Because of uncertain song.
Certain song, and read it over.
Okay. This is 1 Corinthians, right? Chapter 14. Get it, man. 14 and 8, right?
Right.
For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?
Right. Who
Understand?
go and prepare themselves? Scripture talk about that time of peace and that time of war.
Okay.
Well, they're telling the people about peacetime. No, peacetime, but you know, it's war time. Esau waging war on the Israelites. And the ultimate form of warfare is to put a stick a fucking chip in your eye. And then leave you hungry. And then stick a chip in. So it could be easier for you to notice. Boy, fuck it, yes, I just go and eat. You understand? That's how Esau go and deal with it. He coming with that.
It don't, the scripture, right? It's unfamiliar song, right? An unknown song, an uncertain song, right? It's like, you know them soundtracks with them playing on Sesame Street. You understand what I say? Right? As opposed to, I don't even know this tune, I think it's Mozart though. Where, with some strings on. But when I hear it, it give you that war vibes on you. You understand what I say? Yeah, I think it's Mozart, if I remember correctly. It did in a couple YouTube videos in the backdrop, right? Can't remember the name, right? But it's one of them classical type of thing, but it give you that war vibe now. You understand what I say? Tell me now, when you hear Blood Clot a track like a Sesame Street track a play, you understand like a joke thing? you understand? That is what these institutions outside here doing to the people them. They might play a tune that have the people them in a soft state of mind. You understand what I say? Not the austere spirit that you know Yahushua they talk about. You understand the austere spirit that the master have there. That is not the spirit that they might put upon the people them. You understand? Is a you know comfortable type of relaxed type of thing with everybody, love everybody type of spirit. You understand? That spirit that spirit so and so much folly that them even feel like them can love them oppressors. Them don't even know them enemies. You understand? That is the type of spirit that them have the people in them. You understand? And that doesn't make no sense.
Back in Revelation.
Come. Right, starting back in 16, right? And he, right, caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. You understand? And the rich, what the rich going back to? You know, the mother nation's rich. You understand what I say? So that thing it's not just Jakes, him go drop this chip on him. Everybody, the man want everybody in servitude to him.
That is it.
You understand?
The youth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Can. And he go exercise, he go fulfill that prophecy to show you, say, him actually, him is the wicked that the scripture is talking about. You understand? He go fulfill it in that one move that I'm going to make him. Because everybody going to see it. You're going to see it.
You're going to show your horns.
You understand?
And you fucking, you Jakes who love East, you love fucking Esau. You love Esau. So go and fuck all you up, man. Because all you want to trust in it. Nah, man. That good white people, man. Fuck them to all you want to, no. You so going to show you who the fuck you really is, you know. Because like all you seem to forget. Like all you seem to forget. Because you give all your little fucking 200 years old. Yo. May the most I fuck all you up, all your Jakes, because all you wicked just like so-called white man. You understand?
Them can even the thing where they go on with these territories, I see an article recently with Russia and China, right? Russia. Oh no, I heard it from over there.
Yeah.
Don't some kind of nurses and
Oh, update.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
But me say article with Russia and China, right? I try to pull out them current like them the goal them in a gold rush type of race. I try to secure as much gold as possible. You understand? Because why? They want basically destabilize the US dollar. But that all of that working in towards the same agenda. You understand what I mean? I say because why? What the scripture say if Satan be divided, what I mean? I say how shall his kingdom stand?
Right.
You understand what I mean? I say it's the same exact thing because the banks them what these guys have in them territories still a correspond with the banks of the in the states and all over. It's going back to the elites control the entire banking system. And them create credit and all these things. Credit card, credit thing, debit cards, all that is the elites. So how can they go against this man when you know I'm a facilitate the very way that you do business and all these things. You understand?
Right.
Money, I think one of them did say one of them I think Rockefeller. No, I think it was a Rothschild said this. Them say give him control over the money supply of country and him care not like who make the
Make
laws.
Yeah, I think that was Nathan. I think that was Nathan Rothschild.
So them not care about who make the laws. Them not care who in a power.
Yeah.
Because why you control the money, you control everything.
Control everything.
You understand what I say?
Yeah, money is the scripture is a defense.
Gone,
Every nation that's deal with money somehow or the other.
gone.
Everybody want it. And if this man had the power over your money, he had the power over you because you had to eat.
Gone.
You had to buy clothes, you had to buy shoes, you had to build a house, you had to buy a motor vehicle, see about your family, you had to do all these things. And all these things cost. And Esau is the one controlling the finance, so he's the man in charge.
Gone.
The man in charge. You understand? So you fucking people who trust in this white man, you bring in that chip just now. And anytime you take that chip, the scripture in Revelation 14, 9 and 10, talking to you Israelites, or you're going to be destroyed.
Gone.
You understand? Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, right?
17.
Yeah, 17, alright. And that no man might buy or sell.
Right, you see, money. Buying and selling consists of money.
What that have to do with the philosophies in the head?
Exactly, that one nothing to do with philosophies. That is money that I'm talking about. Trading. You buy something from me, I sell you something. Is the microchip a form of could you use it for buying and selling? Hell yes, you could. Could you use it in the sense of buying? Yes, it are people you just actually see people with chip in their hand.
Scan.
They do so, boop, they pay for something. And the whatever it is, sold them something with their chip. They purchase something with the chip.
The code, the barcode.
Exactly.
Understand?
So yeah, dealing with buying and selling too.
Gone.
So it had to be that microchip. Something inside your right hand or your forehead that I could use for buying and selling. What I'm talking about? A philosophy?
Yeah.
Fuck man. 2018 we still talking about that no, that is the microchip. And it's coming very soon, man. You Jakes all you had to wake up, boy. Wake up, boy. Wake up. Just come out of that dust, that sleep all you in, that deep sleep, boy. Time near, boy. What up?
Gone, right? Save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, right? Or the number of his name.
Right, so if you don't have the mark, or the name of the beast or the number of the name, he is not a part of his system.
Gone.
If he's not a part of his system, he will hunt you down and try and kill you. That is why it say, if who don't have the image should be killed.
Gone.
Because ultimately, complete image, what he want to look like, what he want his beast system to look like, is that everybody have a chip inside them, alright, where he could monitor each individual and be God on the earth. That is the ultimate image you want to be in. And if you don't conform to that image, you will put you to death.
Right? If a man can just shut off your chip, You're out of the system.
You're out of
You
system.
can't eat. What you gonna do if you know what you wish I been telling you about? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
You understand what I'm saying? Because why? Them lock you out for the grid. Yeah,
Right.
basically is a god.
Right.
You understand? The man have total control over your operations.
Right.
And that is what I want to do. You know,
That is
whether or
it.
not you eat or you think, you more have control over that.
That is it.
You understand?
That is it. Hey, we go roll up on that.
Go on.
All the article here, they say the Spain, Venezuela, we are dying of hunger in the oil industry. I'll jump down. Um, uh, I'll read from this from here. It said 10 years ago, working at PDVSA was a dream job. That is Venezuela oil industry. That is people who does deal with the oil, right? It says in the socialist country with huge oil reserves, a stable salary and pension and free three-course meals at the cafeteria. But the years of mismanagement, the oil price collapse in 2014, and lack of investment and maintenance are now plaguing the oil industry and the state-held oil company. Last December, PDVSA cafeteria stopped delivering food and riots erupted at food lines. Now the firm sends workers home when food is not enough. In order to prevent riots and protests, some workers go to PDVSA facilities on their days off to eat or hoard food or take home to their starving children. Now jump to this. It said PDVSA worker Andy Torres, who has lost 33 pounds in the past 18 months, told Bloomberg we have a physical exhaustion that we cannot avoid. See? It says according to a survey by 3 Venezuelan universities published earlier this week, 9 out of 10 Venezuelans can't pay for their daily food, and 6 out of 10 have lost on average 11 kilograms, 24 pounds, over the past year due to hunger, and as always, the most vulnerable have been affected the most. So that, what I tell you, who controlling all of that is Esau Solar. Ultimately, is he. Because he want what the fuck they have. You understand? He want it. So you know what? Stop them out. Fuck that. Now, if he bring a chip there now, will you feel them go and say, right? Men lost in 24 pounds and 11 kilo, people can't eat. Will you feel them go and say, nah, we want a chip, but I'm going to willingly take that chip from bring it. Bring it. No, I don't care what you say, just give me that, I want to eat. And that is what Esau plan. That's why the scripture talk about famine and thing going to come, because Esau planning to do that. You understand?
And when him come with that, you know, it's like a gift.
Yeah?
You understand how the scriptures about a gift? A gift spoil it, the heart is
Yeah?
the man come and you don't know how go on, you're going to fall in another trick bug.
Yeah,
You understand? Come. You understand? Because you're going to think, say, hey, that is the solution, that is the way out. But you know, you just get yourself caught up in the web.
Can.
You understand?
And you talk about miracles, devices.
Come.
When you go into the Hebrew word, the Greek word, in 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Alright? And when you're going to the word devices, come from the Greek word noema, right? And it says a mental perception, thought, and evil purpose, that which things the mind thought or purposes. Right. So now that the Greek equivalent take. Now when you're going to the Hebrew word for devices, so I look for that. Shit. Is that way? Is that way? I told you right
Come. Right, so what coming up right now? Let me show you the judgment for taking that chip one time. You understand what I'm saying?
there. Mm-hmm.
Because you have to tell you know what go before you. It's not just Esau you have to worry about. You know. You understand where Esau gonna put you in concentration camps, you know, and kill you know who to kill. Because why? Basically now you're gonna have you're gonna have two two enemies now. You understand? Because now you're against the Most High when you're going to take on the RFID microchip and the image of the beast. You understand what I say? See, and then you worry about Esau, but him are the lesser your worries because now the Most High against you. Full out war. You understand what I say? Because that taking them RFID microchip, you understand, basically you're taking on a legion, you're sure basically allegiance or in total being in total servitude to the devil himself. You know the so-called white man, Esau, you understand? The elite of Esau, right?
Come.
This is on Revelation 14, starting at verse 9, right?
Right.
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power or of Yahweh Shemel Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Come.
Right? And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of